Hey y'all, welcome back to the bench. Hambo here, finishing up the EDC. We're going to go through the rest of the stuff I have on the belt. You saw the keys and the timepiece. I'm going to leave them there. The next is my Bianchi holder with the spare clip for my 40 caliber Beretta, which I'll show you in a minute. This has got hollow point ammunition in it, 131 grain, 135 grain. 14 rounds in the clip. Again, very good belt clip on this. Bianchi makes some nice leather goods. I really like the style. I used to carry a ballistic nylon one, but this leather one holds the clip well and just rides very comfortably. So that goes on there. Next to that is my flat blade knife. Now, contrary to the video I posted a little while ago showing the PVC sheaths, I still have this buck knife in its sheath because it is very thin, it's fairly solid, and it rides really well on the belt. Now, I wear this on the left side, so the knife is actually backwards. I do that for a reason. If I have the gun in my right hand, I can still grab the knife with my left, and as it comes out of the sheath, it comes out with the blade ready, so I can use it in an attack or defensive posture if I need to. And that's how it works. But anyway, this is very nice modified drop point on the buck. It was designed as a work knife, so there was no handle on it. I went ahead and made this wrap with PVC cord to give it a little bit more substance as it rides in the sheath. So that's that. That is a very sharp blade. I've sliced the fingers a couple of times putting it back in until I got together with it. Alright, going over to the other side, 3 items I do carry. Let's go over the weapon first. This is a Beretta PX4 Storm in a 40 caliber. Carry it with a full clip, 1 round in the chamber. Had it for a few years. The only thing I've done to it is I put the Hogue combat grip on it. It tends to fit my hand a little bit better when you've got big hands. The small pistols just don't work. I do have a permit for this, the concealed carry permit, and I do teach concealed carry, the range portion of it for one of the local stations here. So this is usually on my hip when I'm home here in Virginia, and it travels with me on the road. But very reliable weapon. I've had this in all types of situations. Fired it in Quantico, fired it in a number of outdoor and indoor ranges. Very accurate, returns to target very well. We'll go over the weapon more as I have time, but we're going to put that off to the side. Now, for the other 2 things on the belt, I have my other belt knife, the belt knife that I carry, and my work pack. Let's go over the knife first. I got given this by a rep from Gerber, an incredibly cool guy. They were doing a demo at one of the local sporting goods stores. This is I'm sure you all know, the Bear Grylls version of the knives, but I like it because it's really just a modified gator. I like it also because the handle is a little longer. It is the rubberized grip, so it holds very well. And it's got the tungsten covered stainless steel blade on it. Holds the edge really well. I've used it a lot. This is usually the knife I go to with work. Because of what I do, I don't carry a folder in my pocket. It's much easier to just go to the holster on the belt and pull what I need. This is not really a defensive weapon. This is a work knife, and I just find it very, very useful for what I do. And that rides, now this will be on the right hand side, just past the front pocket on the belt. That'll stay there. And then this, the Night Eyes pockets, the large pack. I use this when I work. It has a number of things in it. We'll go through it. First of all, in the outer holster, as it was hanging, this will be on the right hand side. The right hand side will be the weapon, this Gerber belt knife, and then the Night Eyes pocket. In the back, I carry a Boker cop tool. You've probably seen reviews on this. This is an amazing device. I use it for the scraper blade a lot. Also, this is an extremely sharp and accurate serrated blade. It has the belt cutter or rope cutter. I use this quite a bit for cutting tie wraps. We hold cables and other things together with plastic tie wraps. This works very well. It's very flat. Slide underneath the tie wrap, pull it forward, cuts it without damaging what it's holding. It's good rubberized grip, and in case of an emergency, it's got the window punch on the back end. I've actually used this. It's pretty cool. It's I did make sure it was a junk car, but it's very good, very easy, short throw, and it does puncture the window, shadows it very well. I'm going to be putting a lanyard on this, probably do a Coleman wrap or something like that, just a short lanyard to hang off it. Anyway, it rides in the back, right there, very easy to get to. Now we open this up, and we have a couple of things. First of all, we have my pocket tool. Now, before I pull this out, probably already recognize that it is a Gerber. I own Leatherman multi-tools. I have a number of multi-tools. I have them in bags and packs and boxes and everything else. Let's open this up. I take the Gerber for one reason only. I know the pros and cons of it. Okay, oops, hit the camera again. Sorry about that. I keep doing that, don't I? I know the pros and cons, and yeah, you're right. As Nut and Fancy said, again, I refer to him because I really like his reviews, his honesty, and his expertise in reviewing these tools. I like Gerber steel. I like Leatherman steel. And yes, Gerber has the one big fault. When you open it, there is some looseness in the head because of a rapid deploy multi-tool. Any tool that does that is going to have a head that floats. It's not as solid as the Leatherman Wave or the Slick or any of the other ones, okay? But the main reason I carry this, I'm in bad weather. I've got something in one hand, a cable, something else. I need the tool. I haven't got time to fold it open. I'm just not that dexterous. Pulling the Gerber out, flicking it once, I can get to what I need. The pliers do work very well for me. They're medium length. They're not as long as the Wave or some of the other ones, but this does exactly what I need, and the cutters are very good. I use the cutters quite a bit in my work, okay? So that's one reason. But I carry the Gerber tool for just that reason, the rapid deployment. If I had time or another inclination to where I could work the Leatherman in the same amount of time in bad weather, I would carry the Leatherman, and a lot of guys do. Again, personal preference. I have nothing wrong with Leatherman. I think they're an excellent device. I own a couple, but I usually carry the Gerber. This is a Husky mechanical pencil. I carry the mechanical pencil because sometimes pens don't work, even though I carry the Fisher Space Pen. This is good for marking everything from wood to plastic to metal. It's got a good long supply of lead in it. It's got a nice construction tip on it, a flat head. Works really well, and it slides down very nicely into the pockets. Now, flashlights. Again, same as the multi-tool. I own a lot of them, but I keep going back to the good old Mini Mag. Why? Now, a couple of reasons. First of all, they're dirt cheap. I keep losing these things. They'll be in my hand. I'll set it down. I'll forget about it. It'll go into a sewer. It'll go into a ditch. It'll go into somebody's pocket. If I lose this, I haven't lost a $75 or $85 flashlight. Okay, I've lost a $12 flashlight. I've had them underwater in hurricanes, tornadoes, the United States Capitol building, maybe a more dangerous place. And it works well. This is one of Night Eyes' adapter rings on it. I like it. It opens it up. Now, you'll notice I twisted it. It didn't come open. Why? Because I put on one of the Night Eyes multifunction adapter buttons on the back. So I usually leave it twisted open, and then I push the button, and it comes on. Why do I have this button? Because it does a couple of functions. First of all my Mini Mags have the LED modification. They cost about $5. You've seen them. Y'all probably have used them if you have Mini Mags. It removes the incandescent bulb, and it puts in the 3 LED bulb system. Now, you do lose the focus ability. It just comes on one intensity level, but it does add to your battery life, and I find it works really well. For my purposes, again, personal taste. Now, why do I have this button on? For one reason. You push it, and it gives you different intensity of light. Bright, lower, lower. Then a flash, long flash. Okay, then if you go again, bright, 3 levels, the slow flash, the bright flash. Okay, so it's got a number of functions in this. Also, while you have it engaged, you'll see there's a red flash there. Anyway, that's a good locator. If you misplace the light and it is open, you just turned it off. You can find out where the light is. Anyway, so that's the light I carry. Like I said, not the best choice, but it does the job for what I need it to do. And if I lose it, I'm not out a tremendous amount of money. Now, let's take this out for a minute. I have stuff down here. I also carry spare batteries. There's 4 AAAs, and in another pouch down here, I have a couple of AA's. There is an opening down there. I wrap them in bags so that they don't succumb to moisture or weather or anything else. And I have a quick supply of batteries if I don't have a bag around me or a pocket with extra batteries in it. And that's what I carry. The AA's are back here. The AAA's are up front. It's not terribly bulky. It does close and secure. Nice strong belt handle. And what is this, like 10, 11 bucks? And there it is. Okay, that's the EDC. Like I said, I carry a lot of stuff. And in addition to that, I have vests, I have bags. We're going to go through all of it, but for the daily carry, believe it or not, that's all the stuff I have on me. So, let me know what you think. I'm always open to suggestions. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.